4. Okay, here's another short film on amber and my amber work that I used. Why this late Stone Age? Why late Stone Age, early Bronze? Well, because an early find in Oslo that I had looked at was dated approximately around and then. They were not sure. A lot of times when they find these samples, they're mixed with other things. There's another ancient wishing well that was found in Göttingen, Germany, and it had mixes of things from 3,000 years ago to 300 years ago. So for me, it was a time period I liked because I wanted to have authentic tools. Forging tools, purchasing the tools, getting that process to set up an entire workshop was not financially possible. It was not space possible. It was not time possible, but I really had that drive. So I said, okay, let's go Stone Age. I have rocks. I can get leather. I can get bone. Um, Ideally, what I would have been using would be a drill from the thigh bone of a goat. I'm currently looking for goat thigh bone. I do not have a halal butcher near me. I am looking for one that I can boil down. I do have friends who work in bone, and I'm working on a collaboration to get a drill made out of goat thigh bone. It's in the works. Until then, as suggested to me by my good friend Master Robert, used hand drills. Now, the hand drill, this is a modern one, obviously, but they're really relatively inexpensive. And the concept is ancient, okay, and works rather well for putting holes into the beads or the work. One thing I noticed early on is it's prone to fracture, so you have to be very careful where you drill in the amber to not hit an air pocket, going slow. Could you do this with modern tools or Dremel? Sure. Again, that's not the technique I'm looking for right now. So why Stone Age? Affordable, easy to obtain. I spent about $30 on a bunch of amber I still haven't worked through. $4 for gloves, rocks and sand and spit were free, water. And then for just a little bit, I try not to use the sand. Sometimes we get everywhere. So I got some sandpaper at my local hardwood store. This is 150 grit. Okay. And then I got this, which is some 2,500. So very, very fine, very, very rough. I have a whole larger selection of them. These are just some samples. You can sometimes get a pack of ascending or descending grits for very little money. So I would say, for about $50, you can have an amber setup to make some decent late Stone Age, early Bronze Age pieces. I often travel with them. Everything I can work with fits in this little makeup bag. Fun fact, you can fly with some small rocks, a disassembled hand drill, amber, and some goat skin and sandpaper, and I haven't had any trouble with it. Again, legal disclaimer, not sure if that's, always going to be the case, but it was an easily portable, lightweight, inexpensive thing that I could do in small bits without committing to a shop day. I could give myself 5 shop minutes. So it was a handcraft that tied into the research I was pursuing. So I'd have a tangible object to start a conversation with, one of my first goals. Tools that were period, but affordable, another goal. It's something I really enjoyed. And I wish there was smell-o-vision because when you sand amber, it has this amazing little spicy smell to it. All right. In my next piece, after we discuss tools, we're going to talk some of my process work and then go over some of the work I've done.